Y'all now tuned in to the Grind Hard Dream Big Show. The harder you grind, the bigger your dream. I said the harder you grind, the bigger your dream. The harder you grind, the bigger your dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said you up and I'm up. Yeah, y'all tuned in to the Grind Hard Dream Big Show. How y'all feeling mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually?
We are feeling amazing. We're feeling like we've had so much growth since we first got started with our own podcast.
Okay. That's right.
You know, I feel like we entered another realm today. You feel me?
Okay, what is it, 63 for y'all?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yes.
We working on 64.
Ooh,
Yes,
I'm going to
sir.
clap that up right now. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
At, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the whole notion of it, though, like the pandemic, how was y'all mindset in the pandemic? Like before?
I mean, we started right before the pandemic. You
Okay.
feel what I'm saying? So I think the pandemic just helped out a little bit more. You feel what I'm saying? It was more encouraging because we got started. It was a new concept to us. I think a lot of the people in our immediate circle is a new concept too. So a lot of people was like, what are they doing? We don't even really know what they doing, you know? And we put it on it's on a YouTube platform, so it looked more like a YouTube channel. T say that all the time.
It looks like a YouTube channel, but it's a podcast.
Most
For
definitely.
sure.
Yeah, so the pandemic just made it a little easier for us to glide through. You feel what I'm saying? People sat down, tuned in.
Everybody was just like, you're not going outside. You might as well get comfortable.
You might as well get to know us.
Most definitely.
Okay, so like, what was the start of it? Like, y'all looked at it and was like, okay, like, what made y'all want to just jump into the film? Because you know, a lot of people, we hold on to ideas. We're like, I don't even know if I want to push this button. I seen them do that. I don't want that to happen to me. But you know, so like
being a public figure, you know what I mean?
That's
you subject to
so what made you want to
opinion.
do it?
I think we just got so used to sitting on the couch because that's where our podcast literally started. If you go back to our original episodes,
Okay.
like we were on the couch, we would sit there and chop it up with our friends with no mics, just talking about everything under the sun.
Okay.
And we just decided, you know, we should start a podcast.
Straight
we
up.
had friends that actually started theirs before us, so it put fire under our ass. And it motivated us to actually get ours going.
Right,
with just an iPad, no
Straight
microphones,
up.
no nothing.
We ain't had
just
no
go.
stand for the iPad,
Nope.
no none of that.
No
You feel what
nothing.
I'm saying? Like,
Straight out the mud with it.
put it
Just
on,
like, all right,
shift
you know what,
it,
hey,
you
you
know
can
what
see
I'm
me,
saying?
I'm right
Right,
here.
yeah.
Get the right light, opening up the shades, the
you feel
blinds
me?
for the lights.
I need the lighting to be right.
Yeah.
Y'all need to see me.
But the
I
light
got you,
still
I got
wasn't
you.
good, but the consistency was there every
That's the
single
main
week.
thing,
You feel
though.
what I'm
That's the
saying?
main thing. So, what were some of the hobbies that really went into it? Because you know, like when you grow up, you know, as a child, certain things that you do is still like follows you. So, what were some of those things?
I think we both writers. Number
Okay.
one,
Yeah.
you feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So creating content is like, bro, you exercising your brain. I'm a thinker. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
So
Likewise,
I like
likewise.
exercising my brain and the people around me. She
Right.
say I like to debate. You feel what I'm
He
saying?
do like
Ain't
the
nothing wrong
debate.
with
Those who
that.
know him
I
know.
I just like to really see what people's mental is. You feel me?
Right.
You can
That's
tell
good,
me
though.
It
anything,
is.
but
Right.
then I want to say why. You
Like,
feel
why
like
do you
that.
feel
Don't
that
just
way,
tell me
yeah.
that.
Right.
You know? And if you
I
start-
feel this way. I'm excited because why?
Yeah,
I got what
exactly.
you're saying.
Exactly. I
got
want to feed
you.
off your energy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So did one push another, or how was it like in the process? Because you know, like some people play to their strengths,
Straight up.
and then
Yeah.
some people have their weaknesses. So
Yeah.
like, how was that like the first episode? Because I know
Man.
y'all on 63 right now. That's a lot. So how was it like the very first time you pushed the button, recorded? How was that?
I say mutual.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
it was several arguments that
Yeah,
led
it
up to
was.
that
Before
point.
play, we've definitely
Straight
had a
up.
few
We gonna
arguments.
do it like this, huh? No, we gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
We had
right.
two different ideas.
Because
you
it was the
dig?
first time, so I felt like he was kind of more anal than I was.
Okay.
Because that's just how he is about anything that he's doing. He's going to execute it. He's going to make sure it's efficient all the way around.
Right,
And you know me,
right.
I just kind of wanted to have fun with it. So he was like on the business side of it, and I was on the more fun side of it. And I
That's
think
good,
that's
though.
where our
That's a nice-
balance came. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
I was just about
have
to
some
say,
fun,
balance.
leave the
Balance is
business
dope.
alone a little bit,
Straight
and
up.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Balance is
Yeah.
definitely key because I feel like, you know, you got to establish that.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for me, the podcast is a happy place, right? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's a
Yeah.
safe space where you just want to create this level of excitement.
Straight
it's a
up.
transformation. You
My
feel what I'm
man.
saying? It's
My
another
man.
light and how people could view you and stuff. So, like with the pandemic, for me, I could say it's a reset. You know, you had to revamp, reset, refocus. That's how I always say it.
Yeah.
Especially
Dropping
with
gems.
doing that. You feel
Right.
me? Because people weren't accustomed to this. And I just sat back and I had to pray on it, you know, pray on things you can't control what you can.
Word
you
up.
know, and that's what this light was for me. And I had to challenge myself to create something exciting for me.
Yeah.
Like, all right, what is it that I really want to do?
Right,
What is it that I
yeah.
really want to, you know, pour into? Because you got to pour into yourself before you pour into
Straight
others.
Yeah.
up.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know it's heavy
definitely.
gems. You know it's me.
My
I'm
man,
just saying.
drop,
catching
you know,
them.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's
early,
go.
early, yeah. So the notion of networking, though, because I think when it comes to, you know, anything that you do, networking is very, very important. So how were you guys able to, you know, build your relationships? Was it more so like traditional or in the social media realm?
What is it
know,
called? Introvert?
I would say both, but yeah, we're introverts.
Okay.
And I think I'm more of a social butterfly than him. Like,
Way
I have all
more.
walks of life, groups of
Way
friends
more.
or whatever. And I mean, from
kinda
elementary
reversed a
school,
little
whatever.
bit, though.
Yeah.
kinda
So,
reversed.
you know, and I think this kind of broke you out. Us getting into
Straight
network
up.
marketing prior to our podcast has
Okay.
helped us out a lot. A lot of people don't know that we did, we were in a travel club.
Okay.
So we had a network. So
That's
we
what's
had to
up.
reach out to old people. So that kind of made it easy to do it now.
Straight up. We learned a lot
Yeah.
of key fundamentals,
Right.
you know, and other things that we was doing. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That
Okay.
We brought that into the podcast, and that's how we structured our whole thing. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
That's
where
lit.
the growth is at. Yeah, and we had the chance to get to know people and see how they thought,
Right.
and I think that's the funnest part about it,
Oh, yeah,
having the
me and her,
networking.
man, just like we a married couple, you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we in business, so I know what she thinks.
And
She know
salute
what
to
I
that.
think.
Yeah,
And salute to
exactly.
You dig what I'm
that.
saying?
Salute to that. I
Yeah,
would salute
straight
to
up.
that.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
love. That's love.
We know what each other think, so we just wanted to get a third party involved. Now,
Right.
what you
Right.
think? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like now, you on
Yeah.
her side, our side, we
Yeah.
all agree.
Right, so
we
it's
all
not
agree.
biased.
You know
Right,
what I'm
it's no
saying?
bias. Nah, it's all love.
Everybody's opinions matters because
Right,
we
yeah,
are
nah,
all reasons to
Yeah,
society.
Reasons.
I had to throw that in there too. That's dope.
My
I ain't gonna
man.
lie. Yeah, for
Straight
sure.
up.
And the name behind it too, because you know I feel like it's self-defined. So, how did y'all come up with the name itself? Because I know it's one to just go ahead and
The
pod yourself up and be like, all right, I'm talking, but like, what is this name? What is the nucleus? What is the meat and the potatoes? Or
Bruh.
you know the name.
I guess it could get deep, but we ain't gonna keep it that deep. But we're just gonna simply say that
It's
we
all
really,
good, for sure.
we really just believe that everyone is a reason to society. Like
Okay.
every single body has a voice, and we have a platform where we're not judgmental, we're not biased, we're unbiased people.
Right.
We like to see what you think. We're
Right.
not gonna judge you. Like
Yeah, we got
because-
questions.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we haven't had that experience and we're curious about certain
Exactly.
things.
Right, I got
We'll
you.
ask you instead of sitting on the podcast for 45 minutes speaking
Right.
on something that we've never experienced.
Right, exactly.
You know what I
mean?
Definitely, because we all in different walks of life,
Straight
shadows
up.
of life, and stuff like
Exactly,
that. Because
exactly.
even with y'all doing that,
Yeah, the
you feel
viewers
me?
out there can relate though.
Yeah,
Something
and it's
that
like
you
y'all
said.
came from, you know, I-95
Bro.
all the way down.
Bro.
And, you know, some people be like, man, Baltimore and them people out there, they move different from
Excuses.
people out
Yeah.
PG. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, but people can connect the dots and, you know, connect and everything. As long as you like-minded, having the vision.
And I think
Right,
we're a
right,
good
and stuff
example
like
of
that.
that. I'm
That's
from
definitely
PG.
key.
Shout out Highsville, Langley
That's
Park,
right, that's
Ashby,
what I
all
do.
that. He's
That's
from
right.
Baltimore,
Okay.
and we met
Yeah.
together, and look at what we're doing now.
That's what's up.
11
That's
years
what's up.
in, so
That's helping with the networking as well. You feel
That's
me?
what's
Because
up.
on both sides, you know, I know a lot of people in Baltimore. She know a lot of people in this area.
Right.
You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
Like
So
saying?
y'all
bring it
are able to
together.
pour into
Straight
y'all
up, man.
resources,
Exactly.
And it's authentic support. I think a lot of people starting to really realize that. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
From the first episode on
Okay.
up, every single guest.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
we keep in contact with
Yep.
all of them.
Right.
We try to support them.
Which y'all definitely
You know
do.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not one of those type things where I need you for an episode.
And then buy
get
afterwards.
views and-
Yeah.
No, let's
then
build
buy.
this whole
No.
thing, man. Let's
It's
really
authentic
come together and
relationships.
build this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Really
So
stand
that
on
just
that.
is a perfect segue into relationships because I feel like, you know, people like to probably finesse the situation, right?
Right.
We got people that be like, all right, man, you know, I'm just trying to come on, say what I got to say. I got this product. I'm doing this, whatever. And then, you know, they may never see you again.
Yeah, right,
And then you
exactly.
got those people that, man, I remember it was this. Like, it was a baby. Now it's fully grown. I
Right,
see you.
yeah.
You know, and it's dope that you said that because I think that's what it is with relationships. We can't look at it one-sided.
Right.
Straight up.
It's a two-way street.
It's
You know
a
what I'm
definitely a
saying? I
two-way
can't look
street.
across the street if I can't walk over there. So
Most
Right.
definitely.
You
I
feel
understand people like when you get a certain amount of leverage, I guess, you know what I mean? Whereas
Right.
though, like, because we recently reached out to somebody and they declined due to
Okay.
like compensation, things of that nature. So if you feel like you on a certain level, whereas though, like, you getting booked now, it's like,
Right,
I can't
right.
make an appearance on
Right.
your
Yeah.
show unless X, Y, Z.
Right.
Right,
We
right.
totally understand that.
Right, of course.
You know what I
Business
mean?
is
Yeah,
business,
it's
for
no
sure.
hard
Business is
feelings. Yep.
business.
Right, but I'm saying, for me, I'm a genuine person. So, like,
Right.
regardless of what it is, like, it don't matter how far up I am.
Right.
Straight up.
I remember when
Yeah,
that opportunity
yeah.
was for me, so I'm coming right
Yeah,
back.
that's how I feel too.
It's gonna be a certain time where
Oh,
you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have to like kind of snap out of that.
Oh,
you
yeah,
feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Because
for
you're gonna
sure.
be so busy doing things.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
dig what
yeah,
I'm
yeah, for
saying?
sure.
It's
But
like,
I'm just
I can't
saying-
fit that in.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
for sure. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying from the notion of, you know, okay, I remember this genuine humble
Right.
support. and
Right,
where it came
right,
from.
Okay.
right,
Let me
right.
just go ahead and
return that.
and return that because, you know, to show support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to
Okay.
show support yourself. You
Yep.
want the support. You
Definitely,
want the love.
definitely.
You got to show that.
Straight
You know what I'm
up.
saying? So there's certain people that, like I said, finesse it before, be like, all right, man, I'll just go ahead and pour a little bit, my 2 cents, and then just keep
Yeah.
moving. But then there's some people that are like, man, you know what? I remember that. I'm gonna go back to that. You need my help for real?
Everything's supposed to work for each other.
Yeah,
you know?
it is,
true,
and it's
true.
all about energy. You got to put yourself around positive people who are like-minded like yourself.
Right.
That way, it kind of just comes back full circle eventually.
Absolutely. You are what you entertain that
Yep.
attract. How y'all feel about that though? Because I feel like sometimes we do entertain some things.
Most definitely.
And
We
they
do.
prolong our,
We do,
our
'cause we're
journey and
human,
stuff
yeah,
like
we
that.
do.
IG, the same things that work for you can work against you.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like you say, you gotta keep your focus. What are you doing this for? What are you on here for?
Right.
You know?
So
Right.
like when it comes to that though, so how do y'all really navigate through social media? Because I feel like social media is a place where it's just like a fairy. It could be Disneyland. to
Yeah,
somebody.
that's what you make
Or it
it
could be
though.
like,
I guess you gotta,
oh my
like-
gosh, whoa, what is
Yeah,
this?
that's what you make it, right?
Yeah, I guess you gotta kind of like having a schedule. Like, hey, I'm gonna go do this for this amount of time, and then I'll have my leisure time to surf and see what's going on or what's popping or what's new. But like business first, kind of, sort of,
Got
And
you.
that kind of come with our territory as well, because we content creators, you know
Right,
what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Like, so you need to be updated on.
Right,
Yeah,
current
you do.
whatever's
You
events
gotta
going
see
on.
what's going on. You
Exactly,
want to
yep.
make sure that you know what's going on in the
Yeah.
now, so that way you can plan and stuff. So,
Right.
have y'all ever used it just to like just use it? Because I know for me, I'm like, man, I just was on this thing just to be on this thing. Like,
Bruh,
oh,
I
now
got
I
an
realize,
Instagram.
oh, it's a tool. Oh,
Oh,
The
right,
first time I
yeah,
got
yeah.
Instagram was to open
'Cause
up
he
a
wasn't
Reasons
even-
to Society
right.
Instagram page.
Okay.
I never had a personalized page. You know what I mean?
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I only had an Instagram for about a year, some
Yeah,
change since we
yeah,
started
yeah.
our podcast.
Okay,
So I
okay.
never got lost in the social media world. Like, I really wasn't.
You know
my
what's
thing.
crazy for me? I used to be lost in the social media world, and now that I am doing this business, I'm
Right.
opposite because now I'm so unattached, and it affects my side of the business because it puts more pressure on him.
Gotcha,
But I'm
okay.
so detached from the fake reality that they have there that it's hurting me now because I need it for my business, so I have to force myself to get on.
Right, yeah.
And
I'm
one to
not-
deal with
yeah.
the bullshit that you're going to see on there and the fake lives that you're going to see on there.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Because I feel like, when you step into the place, right, you probably be like, man, like, they got such and such likes. They got all these people liking their stuff. And then I put my stuff out there. It's like, nobody liking it. Nobody
Yeah.
commenting. What is going on?
Yeah.
And things like that, too. So, for me, I'm like, I had to really shift from it's not a competition
Right.
to like, all right, let me just create my own lane.
Word.
Because
Yeah.
I know that personally for me, like, I want to put my best foot in everything that I do. I'm a visionary. I see it the way I see it, but sometimes I overthink, and that is my weakness, right?
Straight
But
up.
at the same token, it's like not competing where you don't compare. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's what I'm learning now.
Yeah.
Word up.
Ooh, like,
Yep.
yes, like finally I get
Yeah.
it, because people could look at different platforms, different people, and feel discouraged about their wins and their success.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I don't think people should do that. I know it's hard not to do because
Right.
we're all human, but you should never compare yourself to anybody else because like how other lanes are created when you don't compare yourself to somebody.
I
Like
agree.
think
It's
about
really
all the
hard
shit that's
not
outside
to,
of what
though.
has been the norm and people kind of swerve out of that and create their own thing.
Straight
and then they
up.
become the millionaire or the billionaire.
Exactly.
So it's like we got to get out of that concept of this is right. Like when we started our podcast,
Yeah.
we did our own layout, but we tried to set it up where it kind of was like similar to the average podcast.
Right, exactly.
But with our
always
own
putting your
spin.
on it, yeah, for sure, being creative.
And nobody else is really doing what we're doing.
Right, yeah.
And
Straight up.
I just feel like there is really no competition because nobody's doing what we're doing. And even if it was somebody doing what we're doing, we compete with ourselves and trying to be better and better and better at what we're doing.
And that's
Really,
just
no
a
one
note.
else.
Yeah, and that's a note too, because I feel like for me, I just move, right. So sometimes I just like move so much that I sit back and I be like, man, that was a win. I had to celebrate that, but I
My
never got the
man,
time
Yeah,
to do
bro.
it.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you get so caught up in the grind, you get so caught up in the mix.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I ain't even had time to celebrate that. That was big to y'all maybe, but that wasn't even really big to
Yeah,
me
yeah.
because I never really was
Humble.
the type to really measure my
My
success.
man.
Yeah.
You feel me? And what I was doing. So yeah, celebrating your small wins.
Straight up.
Yeah. For
I
real, for
definitely
real.
agree with that, man.
Yeah.
I was going to say, tell him that again. Celebrate the small
Celebrating
wins.
your small
Yeah,
wins because
man.
you never know.
Yeah, because I look back at every single episode that we did, every single guest that we've run into. Like,
Uh-huh.
it was hard because the next episode had to be lined up. You feel
Right,
what I'm
exactly,
saying?
yeah, you
so
just
it's hard to
lining it
really
up,
celebrate
lining it
that.
up.
Like, yo, we really, connected with somebody that we just met, 7
Right.
to 14
Yeah.
days prior to the interview.
Uh-huh.
Now we feel like family. We're going to keep a relationship and
Yeah.
build it
Of
from
course.
there. But it's
Absolutely.
on to the next episode, on to the next episode.
Right, yeah, because it's a
Yeah.
machine and it just
Yeah.
constantly
Yeah,
runs. You
yeah.
want to make sure
The
that
networking.
you're always doing that.
We literally had T's father on our show. You
Wow.
feel what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that's what's up. That's
And it was
love,
hard
though.
to
That was a
celebrate
nice-
like you just said. You
Right.
feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But looking back, I was scrolling through.
It's
I was
like, and that's
bro,
hard. That's a hard man
memory.
to get.
Yeah, come on now. His schedule always
Yes.
busy. You feel what I'm saying? But that's
That's
a
what's up.
memory that lives forever, bro.
Yeah, you got to celebrate
You
your
dig?
wins, and I think that's what I haven't done. So, for anybody that's watching this, please celebrate celebrate your wins. You know what I'm saying?
Celebrate
You
your
gotta-
wins.
Up. Celebrate
Don't,
them
it's like,
dubs,
what
man.
you doing for real?
Yeah.
So when we talk about boundaries, is that important to you guys in this business as well? Because, you know, people may overstep. Some people may, you know.
Oh, yeah,
try
that's
to-
life, though.
You said that's life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, same thing, business and personal, you know what I mean? Like, it's always boundaries in every single relationship. You know
Right,
what I mean?
yeah, for
People
sure.
always going to try to, just like, what you mean, like, being late and things of that nature?
Yeah,
like,
that notion
not
too,
really
or-
respecting your
Yeah,
partner.
we've had that. We've
notion
experienced
too, like
that.
understanding, you know, what the whole intent is. 'Cause, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes people, you know, they have their own agenda, right?
Straight up.
And then it's like, all right, cool. Well, are we gonna add value collectively, or
Yeah.
are we just gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
like,
we had
all
a
right,
couple
man,
offers.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We had a couple
Yeah,
offers
we had a
that I
couple
felt like
offers.
was, you know, one-sided.
Yeah,
you know?
because you
And
know
it's-
what I've noticed? People are not going to love your business the way you love your business.
No
Nobody's
doubt.
going to run your shit like how
No
you're going to run
question.
it. You can't trust it. It's almost like having your child. Like, am I going to trust you? This is my baby.
Right,
Are
yeah.
you going to treat my baby
You
the way I
gotta
treat my
nurture it.
baby?
You
Yeah.
gotta
Like, no,
nurture it
and
for
chances
sure.
are they're not.
Yeah. Yeah, every relationship gotta just be both sided and have
Yeah.
value.
Yeah.
like you
So
said.
adding the value to the situation, so that way it's value, so that way nobody devalues,
Come
right?
on
We can
now.
go ahead and do that,
Come
right?
on now.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think that's the thing. Because some people will come through and be like, "All right, man, you know what? I see you at your platform. You're doing your thing. I just want to plug this in, and I'm
Yeah.
on."
Yeah.
But then it's like, it's more than that. Like I'm
Yeah.
trying to really get to understand you and know
Yeah.
you as
Yeah,
a person,
get me around
as
you.
opposed to just, "All right, man, what you selling me?
Right.
Or what is it that you
What are you
really
benefiting
offering?"
from? Yeah,
You feel me?
like-
So
Yeah,
yeah.
put you on game, see what you interested in. You might want to go a route. You dig
Right,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I think creating content for real, man. Shout outs to everybody that creates content.
Straight up.
because
Can we get
I
a
think
pop
it is.
for
Yeah,
that?
Yes.
let's do that because
Yeah.
it's not
It's
easy.
not
It is not
easy.
easy.
It's not
The behind the
easy.
scenes.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You gotta stay dedicated and motivated and focused with that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real. So what really is more important to y'all? I want to ask y'all this. Loyalty or respect? And I think that's really, really heavy. Like
That's
what's the
super
difference?
heavy.
Like yeah.
Because I heard loyalty and love, but you said loyalty,
And respect. Would you rather the loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Or would you rather the respect? Like when it comes to it. Like,
I'm gonna say respect because if you respect me, I feel like you'd be loyal.
got you.
Talking about as far as the podcast?
Yeah, like
So-
that, or just in general, like the general sense of the term, like loyalty and respect.
Yeah, I want the loyalty. Because
Oh,
you
so you
don't
want the
really gotta
loyalty.
respect me, just don't disrespect me. You
Okay.
feel what I'm saying? You don't gotta like me.
Okay.
Just stay in your lane, I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Okay.
Like, but yeah, the people around me, I want them to be loyal forever, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna be loyal forever.
Right,
so-
right. I mean, I think it's, for me, it's different. I think I would go with the respect because I feel like loyalty is like, okay, you could be loyal to me. You could be loyal to my lifestyle, the need of me. Like, every time
But
I'm
not-
there for
yeah.
you, I bet, I know he's down. Like, for sure. He already helped me before. But then it's like, nah, I need you to respect me.
Right.
And understand what type of time I'm on. And
Yeah.
this ain't going to make sense. But then you understand that there's
But
some
when
people
somebody
that-
loyal to you, you
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? They're gonna look out for you.
Yeah,
you
for
feel
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like anything that you need, it's not all
Right.
about like what I need. I'm not loyal to you because of what you can give me.
Right.
You feel me? If you need anything, it might not be financial.
Right.
But I can do this. I can do that. You feel
Right,
me? I'ma
right,
show you
but it's so-
anything
But
that
you could be
need, I
loyal
got
to
you.
a person and not respect them though. Like,
That's true.
hey,
That's
I'm gonna be
cool.
loyal
That's
to you.
true.
I'm gonna make
That's
sure I
cool.
always got
That's
your
true.
back,
That's
but like
cool,
I'm
right?
gonna disrespect you in this
I
area,
ain't
this
gonna
area,
stunt.
this area.
I'm with that. You
Right,
feel what
I
I'm
got
saying?
you, I got
I'm
you.
with that. Like, you don't have to like me. If I'm running a company and the second man in charge hate my guts, but he's taking care of his business every single day to make sure that his company is running good, he's loyal.
Right.
But he don't
Yeah,
like
that's
me.
true. You're
so
right.
I don't
Yeah,
think
he's
the
loyal to the
personal
company. He's
loyal
loyal
to the
to
company,
you,
yeah.
though. Right, I got it, and then that's cool with you. No, I get it.
Because this ain't no personal
Right,
thing. This is
yeah.
business.
And I think, business is never, business, you shouldn't take it personal.
dig what I'm
right, but
saying?
I think that's the thing, though, because, you get so invested into the company, you get so invested into the space that you may not even see yourself in another light, another shadow. Like, this is all I know.
Straight
this
up.
is all I have. So when some people say, okay, I'm loyal to you or I'm loyal to this,
Yeah.
but I may not respect you because they may tolerate a lot of things that they don't even really
There's a
need to
such thing as
tolerate.
Yeah.
blind loyalty,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Loyal to the wrong people. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
That
That's
happens
true.
a
Yeah,
lot.
straight up. But
That's
I
true.
want the loyalty because I ain't really too big on the respect. You feel what I'm saying? Just don't disrespect me. You dig what I'm saying?
I
Like,
got you.
I had to grow as a person, like, even like, support. You think about your closest friends, like,
Right,
man,
yeah.
you don't support me like
Yeah,
the
you
way
may not get that. I
I
ain't
put
gonna
my
lie to you.
expectations on them. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
you don't support, but at the end of the day, they might not even care for my podcast.
Right, they
you
may
know?
not.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like,
they're not
I-
invested
you
in
can't
who
hold
you
that
are.
against
Yeah,
them.
I'm
like,
expecting them to like, you know what I mean? They might have rap music out that I don't check out.
Right.
Or I just don't like. I don't
Right,
think
yeah.
they're a good rapper.
Right,
Like, just
right,
because
right.
we're friends don't mean that I have to think that you have a great product. You
Right,
know, it's
right,
like
I
you're
got
Yeah,
you.
that's
forcing
true.
me.
Yeah,
yeah,
to
yeah,
want
like
to
your
like
product,
this and I
product,
don't.
right, and that's
Yeah,
what I'm
and
saying.
not
I want the
Genuine.
authentic.
Yeah, I
love,
want the
you
real
know what I'm
you.
saying?
I
And
want the real you.
that's our reasons out there that subscribe. They loyal.
Yeah,
You
they
feel
are.
me?
Right, yeah,
They
for
are.
sure.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, so I think that's the notion too, because it's a difference between that. You know, when people do force products on there, because you know you may have people that support you, right, and they'll be like, "Man, a stranger will support you before your homie made it or your neighbor
a
made
fact.
it."
That's because they
So it's
actually like
well,
the product. You know, that's how.
Nah, it's not that. Sometimes it just be people do things off of the character. Like if they know you for a person that's always getting involved in something, like nah, you're not gonna be dedicated. People judge you, not what you're handing
That's
to
true
them.
too.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like it don't always just be about that, because even a stranger will buy your energy, not necessarily the product.
That's a bar. I like
So,
that. That's a bar, and that's another thing too, because you know you may look at that notion of okay, a friend is a friend. They are accustomed to a version of you. You feel me? So it's like as you're
Exactly.
growing,
Yep.
you climbing up that ladder. It's like, all right, bet I'm on
Yeah.
the
That's when
seventh
people
floor.
go,
They
you
only
change,
see
And then they
you
on that third or
change.
fourth,
Yep.
and it's like,
Yeah.
dog, I'm gonna keep on climbing,
Straight up.
Yeah, and that's when
regardless
you
of what it is,
change.
and then that's when it
Some
changes,
people
right?
will only see you, no matter if you on that 7th floor, they only see you as that.
Right? They
Yeah.
remember that version
Like,
of
when
you.
we
They
was on the
remember
3rd
that.
floor together,
Yeah.
like they
Yep.
cannot see past
You cannot
that.
grow.
Right,
so-
exactly.
Now you changed, or you,
Yeah.
you know, X, Y, Z.
When I'm
acting
just leveling
funny.
up and I'm
Straight up.
expanding, but you're used to the comfortability.
Exactly.
Of it.
Yeah.
So what were some hurdles though, like within the the space that y'all in now, like the hurdles and what you guys are constantly reminding yourselves in this content creating space? What is it that you guys like daily remind yourself, like some affirmation? Because I know some people may have it, some people may not. What is some affirmation that you guys give yourselves on a daily basis, like in this space?
I think I'm not going to necessarily say we say affirmations based on a business. I know we do it like in general, like our life in a whole.
Right.
But I think we just know that we have to be consistent. Like we
sure.
always have to tell each other, like when he doesn't feel like doing it, I have to push him. When I don't feel like doing it, he has to push me. We have to work together.
Right.
Straight up.
And there has been times where we slack because we're human, but
Right.
we always say, all right, we got to come back around the next time being better than the last. If we're taking breaks or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, because I think that's dope in the space, because like you may not have the energy one day, so she gotta pick it up, or she may not have the energy, so you gotta pick it up. So working as a team too,
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Straight
essential. So this notion of community, like what are some things that you guys really feel like that y'all stress about on y'all podcast? Because I know y'all had a lot of people that came through.
Oh, yeah.
But some
UNITY.
some aha moments for y'all, or some that was some valuable information, and I could take this and I could apply it.
Oh
Like,
man, every
saying?
single guest
Yeah.
then gave us some valuable information.
we learned
You
from
dig what I'm
everyone.
saying? Shout out to Tavon Miles, 9029 Liberty Road, Randallstown, Maryland, home of TNT Auto Detailing.
Okay.
Shout out to the sponsor.
what's up.
You know what I'm saying? He was one of the first guests that really dropped gems on
Yeah,
our
he
podcast.
did.
Because
Okay.
he's an owner. He's been a business owner for over 10 years. You dig what I'm saying?
Salute
As
to
far
that,
as
salute
like
to that.
paperwork, as far
Yeah.
as really solidifying your business, you dig what I'm saying? Like
That's
you
what's
can
up.
definitely check that episode out. You can
Yep.
find a lot of gems if you want to be an entrepreneur, start your
Yep.
own business, things of that nature. You dig? We done had so many people like yourself that got their own podcast,
Yeah,
own
for sure,
platforms.
for sure.
You dig?
And I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
We
for
loving the
having me coming through.
motivational speeches.
Yeah, loving them.
I'll
Yeah,
be
man.
posting
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate
Make
that,
sure y'all
for sure.
follow us on Instagram, Reasons to Society.
Yeah,
You
we
know
just
what I'm
love
saying?
motivating people too, because our podcast has motivated people to start their own
Right.
businesses and stuff.
Straight
That's
up.
dope.
We motivate.
Even
I
if
don't
they
know.
don't tell
yeah,
us,
even if
man,
they don't
I
tell
be
us, like
feeling good.
we gave
Yeah.
them the
To
push,
gas myself
right?
up. I be
Right.
like,
And
I
nobody
know
need
for
the
a fact,
credit. Like
Right.
You know,
it's just
we
nice to
motivated
know.
them in some way
Yeah.
Right.
to make themselves believe.
Yeah,
like,
and that's
you know,
community building.
Let me give myself a shot.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know
for
what
sure,
I'm
for
saying?
sure, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's dope too, because you never know who you really inspire. You never know who you really
Exactly.
touch. Because like
Exactly.
before the podcast, I was on IG just doing motivational videos. I didn't even really know that people were going to tap in. This was just something that I was just so locked in on.
Yeah.
And then I just look back and I'm like,
Consistency.
We tapped
bruh,
in.
like I don't even know how many. I did over probably like 100 videos probably
Yeah.
within the whole year. Like, you know what I'm saying, Monday to Sunday.
That's good.
And just coming back and then just really realizing like, man, there was so many people that was like, man, I needed this day. I needed that
Yeah,
this day. But you
it's
never really
motivating.
know if you just so
Come
caught up in
on.
the grind,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mix. So it's just
yeah.
like, for me, the podcast, it just made sense. So when it comes to alignment, you feel me? I think that's another big thing for me, in addition
Okay.
to reading books, too, to, really understand myself.
Yeah.
So, do you guys journal, or do you guys like write, brainstorm
What?
your ideas, like what y'all do? Because I know some people probably try to freestyle it, but life ain't a freestyle. You gotta know what to do.
Man, we be freestyling.
We do freestyle, like we write right before, sometimes
That's cool,
maybe a
though.
day before, but That's a lot of pressure.
We got
that is
so
a lot of
much
pressure.
improvement to be doing.
Yes, like
yo,
we do.
Listen,
This is
like we've been so consistent, and I feel like we perform on a high level. You
Yeah,
dig
that's,
what I'm saying?
no, I can definitely say
yeah.
that. I
We've
can
been
definitely vouch for
performing
that. I
at
can.
such a high level for so long, like, and we never created the real cycles of discipline as far as like on these days we're gonna do this, on these days we're gonna do this, and by the time it's time to go, we straight. We still haven't, solidified that. It's like we might have to scramble, like, oh, I need this, I need that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we working so efficiently right now. Once we get certain things down packed, like I feel like we just gonna level up even more.
Yeah,
even more,
and I definitely see that because I think the growth within the episodes is not even. I'm not even looking at the number. I'm just looking at how you guys constantly deliver it and constantly are in sync and in tune.
Definitely appreciate
You know what I'm
that.
saying? You see the growth in it. It's not like, all right, bet I'm climbing up the ladder. I took steps back.
Right.
I'm climbing up this ladder and I'm continuing to climb up this
Yeah.
ladder
Exactly.
regardless if you see the step or not.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I took
because
the stairs and
the
elevator.
quantity don't matter if the quality not there.
Right,
for sure.
exactly.
For
Facts,
sure, for sure.
facts.
So how do you guys feel about the mental health thing? I know it's a big thing in our community right
Yes,
now.
it is.
How do you feel about that? How people are navigating it? How do you guys apply that to what you guys got going on with your podcast and just aspects of life?
Man, shout out to Al. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah, for sure. That's my good
Yes,
guy.
yes.
Can you tell him a little bit about the event that he put on
Yeah,
not too long
man.
ago?
Yeah, so Al, man, he had a mental health event at Allen Pond, and it was a amazing event for real. I was
That
a
was
part of
amazing.
it.
Shout
I
out
was
to him.
able to actually, speak and share my story and insight. Coming up from Hyattsville, Maryland, and letting people know as an African American man in the world, like what you see, it's a lot, but we can navigate through it in life. Everybody's story different.
Right.
It's gotta be told.
Yep.
Straight
yep.
It's
up.
gotta be told. So
Yep.
I think mental health is definitely important.
Straight up.
And some people were, inspired more because, especially with men, it's hard for us to talk. Like us having this conversation
Right.
right, now,
Come on,
To be
man.
it's really,
open.
really hard to be
Yeah,
open
to be
and
open,
vulnerable. You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, nah, what is
I'm
that?
straight. I'll be
You know what I
alright,
mean?
though.
And then for the ladies out there too, to understand that, they can also see, their shadows as well, or even their walks of life to be inspired too. So it was a lot of people out there, and salute the Al for
My man,
bringing
shout
that
out
awareness
straight
to
up,
it, man.
You
That
dig?
was
And
awesome.
that's my answer right there. That's how important it is. You feel me? To our platform, we have people on there such as himself. You
Right.
dig what I'm saying? That just don't come on a podcast and talk about it. He actually puts on an
Yeah.
event.
Yeah, he did.
And have
he's a
people
young
here
and
to
doing it,
testify
too.
for it. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
for sure, yeah,
So it's
yeah.
definitely very valuable
It
to
is.
us. Every single facet of social life, you dig what I'm saying, matters to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we feel like in a hood, it can be like a row home, 10 people living on one block. They
Right.
all going through the same issue, but
Right.
they got so much pride they won't tell each
Yep.
other. And they can all help each other.
Yep.
Maybe I got ketchup. You need sugar? Okay,
Yep.
boom. You got toilet paper? Let's
I'm
swap.
trying to have my burger. I need ketchup and
Come
the mustard.
on
You
now.
got the mustard.
You got
so
some
I'ma go ahead and
bread
get this
there.
mustard.
Like, let's come together. Let's tell each other our issues. We
Right,
just
yeah.
be so sheltered. So, like, you feel me?
It's
No,
like
I'm good.
pride.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but pride and ego has really, really like derailed us.
It
You know what I'm
has,
saying? That's
yeah.
people
Straight
like
up.
men and women because
Yeah.
it's like we be so caught up on ourselves
Mm-hmm.
that it's like, man, one day they could just go ahead and help us along the way, but we be like, man, I don't want your help. I don't need no help. Like, what you mean? I'm good. But
Everybody
you
needs
gotta check
somebody
in.
sometime.
everybody needs
Yeah,
somebody.
everybody needs everybody, and you got to be a neighbor to your neighbor.
Come on
You
now.
feel me? I think we was talking about that when y'all had me on y'all platform too, and I think that was definitely important too, because we got to be a neighbor to our neighbors
Yeah.
in order to expand and
Most
grow
definitely.
for sure. So, what other issues or things do you feel that people need to really like understand? Like, what is it that you're learning about yourself more, like in this particular realm, like maybe throughout the week or throughout this year, or how COVID has affected you, or made it better, made it worse?
Damn, yo.
I know that's so
You know,
abstract.
I think that was a lot, but I
That's a
think
lot, man. I'm trying to simplify.
I think
I'm trying
what
to
we
simplify,
learned
you feel me?
is that we always got to continue to remain true to ourselves
Mm-hmm.
because like we have such an interesting platform, the things that we talk about,
Right.
that it's not gossip. It's
Right.
not.
Nah.
It's not none of the drama stuff. Like you can go to another podcast for that. We just talk
Right.
about real shit, and a lot of people are not ready for that.
Yeah,
They don't
these
have the mind
conversations.
capacity for that. It's
Right.
sometimes some of the shit go over people's head. It's too deep.
Straight up.
But like we have to remind ourselves that we got to keep going down this route, and it doesn't matter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like how slow the growth is as far as the following, our followers, and all that stuff. Like
Right.
we can't focus on that. We got to focus on putting the truth out.
Slow
Yeah, yeah.
grind, baby.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Be
So
there
that's
in
what-
no
that's what we're
time,
learning
baby.
more and
You
more.
gotta,
to
take,
just
you gotta
keep
take the stairs in the elevator.
Yep.
The elevator may
Yeah.
not
Feel
be
me? Yep,
convenient
yep,
for
We
you.
yep.
do not pay to play. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? We're going to get it out the mud.
Everything's
Straight
authentic.
like
Yeah.
that.
I
So
feel like
staying
you
true to
gotta
ourselves.
you gotta tell the truth and you gotta really be yourself.
Come
You know what
on,
I'm saying? 'Cause
man.
like, but behind at
We
the end of
gonna
the
do it our
day,
way.
you sleeping by yourself, right? So it's like you gotta make sure that you comfortable. All right, I
Oh.
did my
Exactly.
job. I did my job.
Yep.
Straight
I was
up.
100% me. I was 100% me, and that's all that really matters.
That's what I live
Yeah.
by. Keep it all on the field. As long as I know I did everything in my power as possible, you dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm
my
good.
eyes is
I
dotted
can
and my
sleep.
Right,
T's is
across.
crossed,
I can
right?
sleep, you know?
Yeah, you know, and
Straight up.
You your own it factor too.
Yep.
You feel me? So the notion of you can, you will, you must. This
Yep,
is what y'all are
your
doing
biggest critic.
right now. So we're gonna get into this game, man. We're gonna get into
Okay.
this game. So you know, one gotta go. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
one
start with
gotta
comedians
go.
first, though.
Okay.
We're gonna
Oh,
start with
man.
comedians first.
All right.
Okay.
Cat Williams, Mike Epps, Kevin Hart, or Lil Duval. One comedian gotta go. You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
see him no more.
Lil Duval.
Yeah,
out
dude,
of
I'm gonna
there,
say
man.
Duval. I mean, he cool.
Duval.
Duval cool.
Shout out
He was-
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah,
you
shout
know
out
what I'm
Duval
saying?
County.
We're just gonna cut him off like that. He was living his best life though.
I mean, you
He-
put the
yeah.
game on us though.
Yeah.
You don't want to put the game on us, and I can't get rid of Cat. You
Yeah, I
feel
can't
me?
get
No,
rid
no,
of
no.
Cat
Cat got the
Yeah, he
accolades.
gotta
Kevin
stay.
got the accolades,
Yeah.
and Mike
Yeah,
do too.
if you didn't
what I'm
put
saying?
Duval and you just left the rest, I would have kicked Kevin out though. Kevin would have had to go.
I disagree with
Outta
you.
here.
Kevin on top of all that, just because he
Yeah,
got his own
I think-
production company.
I think
and all
Kevin-
that.
Nah, he's just not
I
as
think-
funny as the rest. Like
I think-
them are OGs
I
to
think
me at least.
I think Kevin would be at the
OGs.
top. You know who I would kick off? I'd kick off Mike Epps.
Really?
I
You
would
kick
because I
Day-Day
feel like
off?
Mike Epps to me is
Day-Day gotta
better.
go.
You know what I'm saying? As an actor, as opposed to a comedian.
Who?
But he's still funny.
Now he is funny. Now
So
What's
you
the
think,
joke
so you
with
think,
the-
so you
the
think
dude?
Kevin Hart is a good actor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where he play himself in every movie. Like,
That's the best
Yeah,
part.
he do
That's the
play
best
himself.
part, though. You
Come
feel what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
That's the best part. Why would you want to play yourself? You
Yo,
feel
Lil
me?
Duval out
But
of
he's
there.
elevated
So-
though. He's elevated.
So
though.
you try to throw in the fact that man had like a #1 hit single
I mean,
out
hey,
there.
a lot
Like
of people,
that
it
has
was
nothing to
dope,
do
though.
with comedy.
You're
You
right, but
feel
it was
me?
a
Like-
funny record, and he took it
It
with him
was.
and implemented it in
Yeah.
his
It
performance.
was super
though.
dope.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah, he wanted them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people
You know
don't
what I'm
really
saying?
know
creative.
If I
about
said Dave, I know it'd probably be in a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like Dave to me
definitely.
is in a whole
Yeah.
nother
Oh, yeah,
realm.
you
feel me?
can.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out that joint on Netflix too.
Bruh, that
was
joint.
definitely
Yeah, it's
dope.
funny. Yeah.
That
You
joint.
feel what I'm saying? So if you were to make an action-packed movie, you the director. Action-packed movie. You can
action-packed.
only choose one actor: Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, or Jamie Foxx. Who are you choosing as your lead role? And you got the bag. They just gave you the bag, and you can make
I
this
got the
happen.
bag?
You got the
We got the
bag,
bag,
and you can
Pooh.
make this happen. But this person is the
We've
lead
been looking
role.
for this bag.
This
All
person
right.
is the lead role, though. Like it's centered around him,
Yeah,
around that
okay,
person.
Okay.
Is these people now or in a prime?
These people now.
Oh man, action packed.
Action-packed. Actually, you know what? Career-wise, everything that they've done to this particular point.
I'm gonna
Denzel,
go
Dave,
with
but still, like-
Denzel.
Oh, yeah.
He
Who
ain't
you
doing
going?
none of
Go with
his own
Denzel.
stunts though.
It don't matter, but we
What
think
you
he
mean?
is. We think
Anytime
he
it's
is.
time for him to do something,
Okay, he gonna sit
cut.
there, yeah, and we gonna have the
You
real
think he
man
gonna
come
cut
on and
it
look
right
like him,
fast,
but
though?
it's
he's
still
not
gonna be
gonna,
cool.
but he ain't
You're not
like,
gonna be able
you
to
said
tell.
action packed.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to
Action-packed.
tell.
Action-packed. I'm not
American
gonna lie
Gangster
to
was
you.
action-packed.
I want to go with an underdog, so I'm gonna go with an underdog. I'm gonna go with Jamie Foxx because I haven't seen that much. You feel me? I want to see
Action-packed,
more. I feel like
You think he has the potential?
Yeah, I think Jamie Foxx is one
Why
of the
you
most
dissing on
underrated.
Jamie?
I mean, I just don't
I think
see
he's one of the most
Jamie just-
underrated though. Like,
I think he
feel like
is,
don't get
but
he don't get his
action-packed,
flowers. You feel me? Like if there was gardens outside, it's hard to find Jamie's garden because people don't give Jamie his,
They
his
don't.
garden.
He don't.
But everybody,
He's a good actor, but I don't know about
everybody
action
is
packed.
according to like what you did though. Like
You're
everybody
right,
don't
but
get the
Jamie's
same
done a lot
size
though.
garden.
But Jamie's done a
Feel
lot,
me?
but he's not talked about. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
His garden might
yeah.
be over there somewhere, but he got his garden. You dig
But
what
there's
I'm
some
saying?
people that would sit there and
But
be like,
action-packed, like-
action-packed.
Yeah, when
he
you
can
think
do
of
that.
I can't even
I'm
see him in
thinking-
no role.
He can
know
do that.
either.
What you mean?
Other than
I
like
can't
maybe
do that.
some like X-Men
shit.
or Superman, like put
Exactly.
on
Supernatural.
But I can't see him as
Action
Jamie
packed.
Running
So you
Foxx.
can't
around
literally
doing some
see him
gangster
being like an
shit.
officer,
A criminal
really
or-
going through something. You can't see it do it.
Bro, I can't.
But that's
see
why
it,
that's
dog.
why I think it would be so dope because we've never seen it before.
Word. We ain't
That's
never
why I'm
seen
going
the
in.
Django until
I
the
would-
Django
Right, but
came
you
out
never,
neither.
yeah, you're right, but I'm saying you've never seen him in that role before, so I think it's another transformation.
Yeah, I mean, Michael
And I'm
B
talking
would be
about,
better
like,
than Jamie.
Expanding,
I
you
got
feel what I'm
you.
saying? Because like Will Smith, we seen it. I Am Legend, we seen
Michael B.
Denzel,
Jordan?
we seen Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying the Without Remorse joint.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? We seen it before, but we haven't really seen it on a.
I'm going
Key
with a
level
young
with
Michael B, baby.
Nah, Michael B's dope.
Yeah,
like
I think I
Michael
can
B.
see him doing that too.
I
but
like
you know,
Michael
try to-
B.
He
Michael
gonna
B
he
definitely
gonna
dope.
bring
Pay
the
homage.
crowd out and all that. You know what I
Okay.
mean? All that, like, yeah, he a star attraction nowadays.
Yeah, he's like the new Denzel.
No.
He said the new
no.
Denzel.
that was too
Oh,
far,
yeah,
too
yeah,
far,
that's
too far.
That's
Alright,
too
my bad,
early.
my bad,
Come
my
on,
bad,
man.
You tripping,
Come on. I mean,
tripping.
you got
Take it back.
Chadwick. You got Chadwick in that race. You know, rest in peace to Chadwick.
Right.
But yeah,
R.I.P.
Chadwick definitely in that race too.
Yeah, he
So
was.
I want to say, okay, your favorite genre of music and why? Like you put this genre of music on and it's so soothing to you. What is it? What would that genre be?
I love like trap music, bro.
say you like
I
trap
love
music?
gangster music,
You like gangsta
bro.
music?
Yo,
Okay.
listen.
All right, that's cool.
I was not
I,
expecting
yo,
that.
said I
I
was not
like.
expecting
Come
that.
on, you know that. Like
I
I like underground. Like ain't nobody never heard of
of
these
it, okay.
dudes.
Yeah.
Like they really doing that. Like
got you.
they don't got no record deal.
Uh-huh.
Whatever they rap about, they in their neighborhood
And they really
currently
doing
doing.
it.
He
Okay.
like real
You
people.
feel me?
like
Because
real
my
people.
whole thing is right, yo. I just don't like none of that faking, bro.
Yeah, you don't
It's
like-
like
yeah.
it's cool, but a lot of people don't live certain lifestyles.
Yeah, I
then
mean,
they become gangster
so for me, I
rappers.
do like, I do like, you know, rap, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Afrobeat is a vibe for me because, you know, like I just like the production. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
beat
They just
listener,
get
too.
you up, like
and
they
it just gets
hype
you
you
up,
up.
and it's the
Yeah.
energy of the record. Like I be so motivated.
You used to
during my
rap
day.
too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, those are
making
type
music.
beats that you used to rap too?
Yeah, I'm more into like the J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar
Okay.
pocket.
My
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Or
Straight
a
up.
Nipsey Hussle type of pocket. Because I
Okay.
like those people that really like teach you something. You know, it's a lot of rah music. I'm not knocking the
know,
trap,
yeah.
but it's just like, you know,
Yeah,
Oh
it
no,
is.
I already
I'ma
know
go-
it's
I'ma go
ignorant,
with
yo.
R&B.
That just get me right.
R&B is nice too. It depends though.
Yeah,
It's
I'ma
not
say
what it used to be. I
It's
would say
not,
that.
but I'm thinking. See, I'm such an old soul.
Yeah, also it's nothing
But
wrong with
I
that.
like old school music.
Okay.
Even if you take it like to the 90s and like our parents' generation, Michael Jackson, like
okay.
you know.
Yeah, that Michael
That
Jackson.
if I had to pick that, I would listen to that. Like
She like
Yeah, there's nothing
she
wrong
like
with that.
what?
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez fine.
I do, but if I have to, he said,
But
"What's
his
your
samples-
favorite
but his samples,
genre?"
though,
He
those
said,
samples
"What's your
are
favorite?" He
like-
said, "What is your favorite
genre of music though.
R&B.
Yeah, R&B.
Tory
She
Lanez.
said
Let's
rhythm
go
and
with the
blues.
Ushers. Let's go with the
Usher.
Aaliyahs, the Jagged
Ooh.
Edge. Let's go with the Drew Hills. Let's do them.
I'm okay. You know
Let's
what?
go.
I
We
ain't
can even
tryna-
take it to some Marvin Gaye. Let's do all the
I'm
old school
mad,
stuff.
though.
I'm cool with
mad,
that. Like
though.
R&B.
You know why I'm mad? Because she said R&B and she
so.
forgot this person, and it's
Who?
hurting my heart.
Who?
It is hurting
Who?
my heart.
I'm pretty sure
How
they
can you
included.
say
I'm pretty
R&B
sure they included.
without Mary J.
Well,
Blige?
yeah,
How
that's
can
what
you
I'm
say
saying.
that
Like all
without
the
her?
R&B,
Why can
all
you say
that. Give me
that
that. I'll
without
take
her?
that over
I
rap
like
if I had
Mary
to
J
choose.
too, but why is she so like?
What do you mean? That's everybody's
He be
auntie.
hating. He thinks
That's
Beyonce better
everybody's
than Mary J.
Negative.
Right.
No.
Y'all hear that, folks?
Like when you on a
just want y'all
Sunday
to know.
morning. Listen, challenge for you on a Sunday morning. You cooking
It don't hit the
breakfast.
same.
Play My Life. Play the My Life album, and you tell
It's
me
the
if that would not be the best
Mary J.
eggs you make,
Right.
the best bacon you make, the best pancakes, whatever syrup, either strawberry, blueberry, or original.
Yeah,
I
man.
guarantee you that My
Yeah,
Life
that
album
might-
will
yeah.
change you.
I grew up on Mary.
Right. So
That's why I was
It's
like,
just a different vibe. Like
yeah, but that's soul
different
food.
vibe. Yeah, I get
That's
that.
like
different vibe.
Thanksgiving
It's like
before
a soulful
Thanksgiving.
vibe. Like
You
Beyonce
feel me?
doesn't have
No
a soulful
disrespect to
vibe.
Mary J.
She's everybody
Oh,
auntie, you know.
Yeah.
She
But-
invited to my cookout. If she
Right.
ever watched this,
Mine
you invited.
too.
Yo,
yeah,
ain't
letting
you
you know.
invited on
First,
the show,
You
girl.
invited for sure.
Ain't nobody listening to a whole Mary J. Blige CD.
What you
number
mean?
one.
You-
Especially
no,
at a
don't even
cookout,
try
you
it.
gonna probably listen. You gonna probably hear two of them. They gonna be super spaced
So
out.
you're not
They
gonna
ain't
listen
be
to
nowhere
anybody.
close
but
to
the-
So
each
you
other.
trying to say we'll listen to a whole Beyonce CD? No.
I mean,
No,
Beyonce gets you moving at the cookout.
No.
That's true, but it's just levels, though. I
And
think
it's certain
Mary is just
songs. You
different.
can't listen to
Yeah,
Dangerously
Mary's
in Love
different.
at a
No, I mean,
cookout.
yeah, that's
Mary.
just-
So what kind of vibes you be in when you want to listen to Mary?
Mary is just
The,
like, you
look,
have a
it's
good-
it's
you
it's,
going
it's an
through-
older
you-
crowd, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta
an
be
older
around an
crowd,
older
that's one,
crowd,
but
yeah.
but like she
Two,
makes a lot of
cookout vibe,
yeah,
everybody
cookout
drinking,
vibe
you got
and
some wine
survival, too.
going.
Survival, like actually going through it.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
it's a
Like
nice
those are
vibe.
those transformational.
Sun
records.
going
Like,
down.
Her music has
Cookout.
aged well.
Got the music
You know what I'm
going.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, you feel what
shout
I'm
out
saying?
Mary.
yourself right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with Mary.
Ain't nothing wrong with Mary.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
just
so
saying,
if y'all
Keep it
having,
cookout vibe,
if y'all
it's
having,
fine. Hey.
let's see, if y'all having Thanksgiving, right? What is the must-have? Like, what is on your plate for Thanksgiving? Like a must.
Yo,
Okay,
A must
how
for
many? What is it?
Thanksgiving. Like a
One
must.
thing.
Like,
One thing.
Like, okay, so it's 4 things
It's
on
my
your
favorite
plate,
holiday.
and you have to have 4 things. These 4 things. Your Thanksgiving is not complete without
Right.
A, B, C, and D.
she already
Turkey,
Okay,
sweet potatoes,
okay,
greens.
okay.
What's the fourth? We do macaroni.
I'm
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah,
Macaroni and cheese. I do do the mac and
You
cheese.
do macaroni
Yeah,
like that ain't
macaroni,
essential.
macaroni,
Go ahead,
Definitely macaroni,
Okay.
sweet potatoes, a lot of
Okay.
sweet potatoes.
A
you
lot
dig
of
what I'm
sweet
saying?
potatoes. I'm gonna
So
need
is
the marshmallows
biscuit,
on
like,
top,
that
too.
come
I mean, the
free?
biscuit is. Yeah,
Like
I'm
the
not
roll-
gonna count
the
it.
roll-
I'm not gonna
All
count
right,
that.
I'ma say
I
that
count
anyway, 'cause
I
that's
feel
on
you,
the
though.
plate.
I feel you.
You
For
feel
sure, it's
me?
on mine too.
You
It's
dig
on
what
mine
I'm
too.
saying?
You
A little
dig.
ham.
A ham ain't wrong.
You
So you
feel
taking the
me?
ham
Ham
over the
ain't
turkey?
wrong.
I'm
Why you
taking
taking
the
ham over the
the
turkey?
No, that's fine. No, I know
'Cause
some
I
people that's
ain't
not
You
with
like
it.
turkey legs? Stop.
Turkey
You be
legs.
taking the
So,
turkey legs,
They probably
turkey
be gone
wings.
by the time we get
Yeah.
home. You feel what I'm saying?
That's fine. Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So, yo, y'all used to like cranberry sauce?
Cranberry
Nah,
sauce. I wasn't
never
really a big fan.
It was
I
like
used to
fake
love
Jack
It's
it.
okay
No,
though,
I
but
ain't.
I mean, for me, the turkey's on there, the mac and cheese is on there.
And I'm gonna go with the turkey.
The
too. I'm not-
stuffing is
two
on
proteins.
there,
No,
and
the
the-
stuffing is not on there,
Yeah.
bro. The stuffing is not on
People,
there.
maybe I just haven't had
Stuffing
the
is on
right
there for
stuffing.
me. I'm sorry.
I haven't had the right
And then
stuffing. I don't
greens,
think.
man. I'm
I
sorry.
don't like stuffing.
How can y'all sit there and not
I
have
pick
stuffing
greens.
though?
He didn't pick greens.
So what you say, Nate? What's your ABC?
I said
Stuffing.
turkey, stuffing, greens, and the
No sweet potatoes?
no sweet potatoes. No,
No mac and cheese? Did I
I'll
miss
go with the
and
mac and cheese.
With the mac and cheese.
I
So
go
what
mac
you
and
just
cheese.
don't? You
Mac
just
and
don't like sweet
cheese.
potatoes? Or
No, I like that, but I just feel like
If
my
you had a
Thanksgiving
fit-
is not
Listen.
Thanksgiving without the mac and
Mac and
cheese.
cheese
Yeah.
and stuffing don't go together, bro.
Why not?
You gotta pick one or the other.
Nah,
man.
it can both go together. Look, I'm chubby, man.
Yeah.
Look, I'm chubby. I can have it all.
And it's funny
because
because when you see
feel
people's
me? It's
plates,
room
they
for
just
it.
be having all like the plate don't even have enough room for everything. Everybody trying to put on that damn plate.
Stuff, I don't got time for
I'm
all
gonna
that
take a
other
few
stuff.
of them extra rolls though.
You
Some
said
of
rolls.
them Hawaiian
Cornbread.
rolls.
Okay, so Thanksgiving is
Cornbread.
your
I used to
favorite
love
holiday.
cornbread.
What is your favorite holiday then? What do you enjoy the most?
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Hey,
Ooh, for our
shout out
people,
Juneteenth.
empowerment. I like that.
You dig?
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
That was an easy
Because
question.
it was easy for you. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I like this time of the year because Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But Christmas is, because I may say Christmas because seeing cousins I haven't
Yeah,
seen in
just
a long
family
time
meetup.
and just
Mhm.
them connecting. I'm gonna have to say Christmas. Though,
My man.
for sure.
My man.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
What about
So.
you? What's your-
Thanksgiving.
She said Thanksgiving.
Straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying? That's coming around. That's
That's-
around
yeah,
the
it's
corner.
right around the corner.
You
You
feel
know,
me?
that's my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between Thanksgiving food and Christmas food?
Nothing. That's why I like Christmas too. But Thanksgiving is first. If
Nah,
Christmas
I
was
think
first,
Thanksgiving food hit a
I
little
like
different.
Word.
You know why? Because I feel like
It's
everybody
first.
knows it's Thanksgiving. It's first. Like, yeah, you're gonna be remembered. Hey, you know what? Auntie came through and she was slumming with that mac and cheese. She can't bounce back in a month. I don't know. You know what I'm
and most of
saying?
the times,
Okay.
families don't be cooking the same exact thing they make
Nah,
on
they
Thanksgiving. They, be
don't.
slacking on Christmas. They be like, all right, I made that already. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just take
Yeah,
two things,
it's
two
like
things off the menu.
everybody,
Like,
you know, it's
nah,
certain- like
put all that
everybody
back
just
on
waiting
there.
for the
Right, and there's certain
Thanksgiving
people
to
that
show
can
up.
make the mac and cheese, and certain people
it's
that can
first.
make this, and certain people that can make that. So, do you like fried chicken or baked chicken?
I like fried chicken, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on
She seasons her chicken differently between the fried and the baked. you
Right.
dig?
I mean,
So
for me,
I'm with the
I'm big on the
fried.
fried. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah, I
big
like
on
the
fried
crunch.
chicken.
I like a crunch, so yeah, I'm gonna go
It
with
depends,
fried,
though. I can't
fried
eat
chicken
everybody
sandwich,
chicken.
fried wings.
You know what I'm
liver.
saying?
No,
I can't
everybody
eat it.
don't clean their
Yeah.
chicken, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's
Y'all
a
better
fact.
stop going to Kennedy's.
Who's your
and New
top?
York
Who's your
fried
top
chicken. No.
fast food chicken place? Fried chicken place.
I'm gonna have to go with. Respectfully, I say Popeyes first.
Word.
I never had a chicken
I think
sandwich.
it's a place called Crispy Crunchy. That's pretty good.
What's
I mean,
that?
Royal
say?
Farms
I ain't never
chicken
heard of
is
that before.
okay.
I'm gonna go
Word.
with
You
Chick-fil-A.
mean- it's
Spicy
Royal
chicken,
Chick-fil-A's-
spicy chicken sandwich, pepper jack
yeah.
cheese.
Slim Chicken is good too.
Oh, that's
We
right
just
right
seen that
across
too.
the
Yeah,
street.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah, Slim Chicken is good though.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Popeyes just because of them biscuits.
But they chicken
Yeah,
sandwiches
yeah.
be hitting though too.
I ain't eating no
I haven't
sandwich.
tried yet.
All right, so if we were at a round table, because I know we're talking about food, but this is a perfect segue. We had a round table. You got reservations, right? Mm-hmm. Reservations for 6. So it's you and it's 5 other people. 5 other people that you can invite. Celebrities or regular people that you feel like you would have an impactful, you know what I'm saying, dinner from. Who are those 5 people, including yourself? I mean, who is those 6 people, including yourself?
That's a good question, bro.
Yeah.
But man, they will all be close to myself right now. That's engaging themselves in the entrepreneurship right
Okay.
now. You feel
So
what
could
I'm
you
saying?
name? Could you name 5? Like,
Shout out my man EYE bartending. You feel what I'm saying? Like as when we was young kids, you feel me? He always had the vision. You dig what I'm
Okay.
saying? Now we at this stage in life, and he veering off into different things. So definitely him. Yaga. You feel me? Shout out to Yaga. I make sure y'all shop YAGADAH.com. Another entrepreneur.
Right.
Flow's house. You dig what I'm saying? Here being a lineup. I'll probably throw Los in there. I mean, Puff Cast podcast. You dig? We around a lot of people that got their own businesses, entrepreneurs.
Okay, so you would surround yourself with like-minded people, but the people that are really like doing that.
That's already around me.
I guess. So I guess one of those people that are like the top tier, because I know you named a lot of local,
straight up,
but like maybe one top tier person that you
like
feel
a
like
celebrity or business person out there.
that could give you. You know what I'm saying? That
I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to Jay Lee, man. Shout out to Power. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like he's next, yo. Okay. I just feel like, he has management. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check him out on Instagram, Jay Lee. Power, you feel me? He's a manager. He puts people in position to win. You feel me? He got a big heart, bro.
Right.
You feel me? And when you encounter him and come around him, he takes you in like family. You dig what I'm saying? It really makes sure that you taken care of.
For sure.
You feel me? So shout out to Jay Lee, Big Power. He'll definitely be at that table. You dig?
For sure. Who's at your table? Because you expanded your reservation. You know what I'm saying? That was a party of 6, but it ended up being a party of 12. But that's cool. That's cool though.
This is a really deep question.
It's a deep question.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Well, of course, I'm going to have him at the table.
Of course,
you have to say where you take a spot or whatever. I'm going to have my sister, that's my ace.
Okay.
You know, she's strong-minded, so if I could put her in position to grow with me, I know she'll do good, so put her there too.
Yeah.
My best friend, because she's business-minded as well.
Okay.
You know, you got to keep people who actually, they might not have the money, but they have a dream.
Right,
and that's good enough for me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be somebody biting off for nobody but your own ideas.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, who else? I'm going to have my mom, because if I don't invite her, she's going to be mad. So, Mom, you can sit at the table, too.
And then the mayor of Baltimore City.
Okay.
So is that what I got? Is that 5? Did I do 5? No.
You could extend it, though, because he extended his part.
Yeah, and for some reason, I did not like this person before, but they've had so much growth in their business, in the industry or whatever. I would really want to sit at the table with Charlamagne the God. Sit down with him, pick his brain a little bit, see what he know. He has, he has the Black Effect podcast stuff.
Really
you just never know. Sit down with you, chop it up real quick.
I probably,
pick your brain.
My table, I say Gary V. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys know who Gary V is, but he's like a motivational speaker. But the way that he talk, man, his vernacular is just different. Definitely my homie Smoot, because he's a business owner, you know what I'm saying? He got his own Game 6 clothing, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Game 6, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. I definitely have my bro with me. I would definitely want to pick Jay-Z's brain. And the reason why I say that is because just the notion of how he started to like the elevation, like what was next.
Yeah.
50 could be at the table for sure.
Yeah, that's a smart businessman right there.
Ma definitely got to be at the table, so shout out to Ma. She definitely got to be at the table because she pours into me like every day, like, son, keep it going, keep doing your thing. And then I think the last person probably for me, I'm going to have to say, I'd probably say Rihanna. And the reason why is because of the notion of
this sounded personal.
No, it ain't nothing.
This don't sound business.
It is business. Rihanna though, because I feel like
he say the best for last.
But I feel like you got to learn from both sides though, man and
like
woman.
That's true.
So I'm not gonna be.
So you didn't think Beyonce because you got Jay-Z?
Nah, because Beyonce to me, I don't feel like. I mean, I'm not no knock to her.
Yeah.
But I feel like in a different type of realm with Rihanna.
Because he said Jay-Z.
So
I'm thinking. Did you not say Jay-Z? He did say. So that's why I said he said a female. So I'm thinking Jay-Z.
I'm not gonna lie. Like my party is 6, probably we'll stretch to 12 because Jay-Z probably be like, you know what, baby, you coming with me. You feel me? So she may be, uninvited but forcefully invited to my table. So therefore,
right.
But Charlamagne is a good pick too. Charlamagne, I see what he's doing, and
he's been big on mental health.
I'm with DJ Academics, man.
Oh nah,
I'm with DJ Academics.
I can. I don't know about being at the table, but I can.
You talking about getting it from the mud?
Yeah, you can.
But
I'm just saying it from a different light though, because like for me personally, I'm not sitting there saying there's nothing I can learn, but it's just like I think that's a temporary play.
Word up, for
like
real. That man been out here. That man been out here for like 10 years. Who what?
I don't think his run has been as long as the people that we
don't play with act. Do not play with act.
So Charlamagne, so the Academics was out before Charlamagne.
He had this whole complex joint. You feel what I'm saying? Now he got his new joint.
Right.
Like
that's what's up. But has he been out longer than Charlamagne?
I'm not sure.
I don't think
Charlamagne's
so
the
because
big
he's an
dog.
older. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
But I
that's,
don't like the allegations. I was,
Yeah.
I forgot
we
about
ain't
that.
gonna talk about
He
that.
said we
though.
ain't gonna talk about that.
Listen, y'all talking about, I don't want to build.
No, that's cool.
I
But
got
I'm
you. I
just saying,
forgot
but like,
about that.
and the thing that's crazy is all the people that we named, they are successful and definitely had, they started from the bottom. I feel like all of us are starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing because, we rising from the concrete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what is that motivation or any takeaways that you want to give to people, you know what I'm saying, tuning into Reasons to Society, anything like that? You know what I'm saying? As far as the motivation is concerned, any gems you want to leave with the people before y'all get up out of here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't wait. Don't think you need everything before you get started on whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is. You don't have to have all the pieces there before you're like, no, I'm waiting for it to feel right. Just press play and go. Just get up off your ass and go. Whatever you got to do, just go. Just go.
Okay.
Don't wait.
And then when you go, don't stop.
Exactly.
You said when you go, you don't stop.
Don't quit.
No, don't
quit.
stop and put
It's
yourself around
gonna
people
get
to think
crazy.
like you.
You're not gonna want to do it. There's
Yeah.
gonna be other things you can be doing. Your
Right.
friends gonna call you. They're
Right.
gonna say you're gonna have to decline.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you gotta pick. You gotta pick
Yeah.
now or future. You feel
Yep.
me? Invest in yourself now
Yep.
for the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, it's a lot. I would say definitely inspire before you expire. Definitely, I'd say that's number
Yeah.
one.
Never
You don't have to
Jim.
do that. Everybody doesn't deserve access to you.
Yeah.
That's easier said than
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
Because it's like
facts.
when you in your bag, you in your
Yep.
bag. Like, look, this is my bag today.
Word
Like
up.
you may not,
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
time
yeah,
as
yeah.
you, grind as you, not trying to shine like you. Like that's real. So I feel like everybody don't deserve access, and you just really got to know your why. Because I
Right.
feel like everybody else will ask you every question in the world.
Yeah.
What? When? Who?
Yeah.
What? You got to know your why and hold
Straight
on to
up.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you don't, it's like you're going to revisit it every single time.
Yep.
Yeah. So I appreciate y'all. I
Come
really,
on,
really
man.
appreciate
Oh,
because it's
buddy.
like,
Having us.
it's just that showing support, showing the love. You know what I'm saying? I took the trip up 95.
Right, right.
Yeah.
We
You know what I'm saying? Y'all
appreciated
came,
that.
in,
Yeah.
came right
It's
back,
only
ran it
right.
back. It
It's
was
only
only
right.
right and showing
Yep.
that love and that support. And I wish y'all the best.
Likewise,
more,
man.
more, more
Right,
for
likewise.
y'all. Because, like I said, y'all just planting y'all seeds, and y'all garden.
Straight up.
Yep.
You too, brother.
It's a beautiful,
Right,
it's a
you too.
beautiful, beautiful thing.
Straight up.
It's a
This ain't the
beautiful,
end.
beautiful
This
thing.
is probably the first time we'll
Yeah,
be up
first
here.
of many.
You know what I'm
First of
saying? Like,
many,
this a
yeah.
relationship that we building, Like, we all in it for the long haul.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
you
It's
feel
a
me? We gonna
long-term
cross
game.
paths plenty of times.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And this is just a
dig.
dope thing, man. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. Make
Uh-huh.
sure that y'all tap in Uncensored Network. Make sure that y'all like, y'all subscribe, y'all download the app, man. Don't even trip. Make sure y'all do that. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream.
Reasons.
Yeah, and we out, y'all.
Ah.
Yeah.